I invented an amazing musical instrument in my dream.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
I'm a man who has dreams. Sometimes I had vivid dreams. I'm like the man in the village that you come to speak to. Well, not really. I just had a crazy dream and I want to tell you about it.
I want to hear about it, if it's really crazy.
Okay, now, if you watch Good Mythical Morning for any length of time, this is the 4th season, you might know that.
I'm an avid viewer.
And we have talked about dreaming a lot. We've talked about lucid dreaming, the ability to control your dreams. We talked about crazy dreams that we've had.
We've interpreted dreams submitted to us by you.
And I gotta say that I got out of the habit of remembering and also writing down my dreams. Because when you have kids and they're in the bedroom, like in the morning, like they come and wake us up. And
Cereal! Now!
cereal! Yeah, they do say cereal like that, Link.
Cereal, please! Now!
When that kind of stuff happens, you immediately come out of your dream and you can't remember it. You can't remember your dream and you don't have any incentive to write it down. And when you have a dream in the middle of the night, you know how it is. You have like a 2 a.m. dream and you wake up, you're like, oh, this is so good. I should write it down. I'll remember it. You never remember it.
No, you gotta write it down. Dream journal.
So this was the perfect just mix of events and circumstances that led to me vividly remembering this dream. Now, let me say,
meaning your kids didn't wake you up?
Yeah, the kids were like, they slept in and I woke up on my own because my wife had gone out running or something. I don't know, it was just, and I woke up and there was no distractions and I was like, I was just having an incredible dream. I'm gonna write it down. Now, first of all, there's a lot of people who don't remember their dreams and they always suspect when people tell a dream as detailed as I'm about to tell, that I'm making it up. That, oh, you can't have a dream that detailed. You can have an incredibly detailed dream, almost as detailed as real life. And you probably do every single night, but you just don't remember it.
Because when you dream, you're living a life.
Right.
I mean, it has details, it happens.
So I'm probably gonna even fill in some of the details of this that I remember as I'm telling it.
And that will be the lie.
No. Okay.
None of it.
And I'm gonna say it in present tense because when you write down a dream, the easiest way to remember it is saying it in present tense. Don't say it in past tense. Just a little dream note. I have a Ferrari. Small.
We're in dream already, right?
Yeah.
Because I
don't have a Ferrari, actually.
Good, because I was about to get excited.
I have a Ferrari, small, brand new convertible. I'm returning from a school trip saying bye to Stephanie Dupree, my prom date from senior year. Remember her?
Oh, yeah.
She's a school teacher now.
So you were a high schooler with a Ferrari.
Back in high school. I start to leave and there's a problem. Engine light comes on. I drive to a small field above the parking lot and finally the car comes to a stop and shuts off. The car starts making weird noises and it suddenly releases all of its fuel. It pours out of the side of the car, which strangely now looks like a go-kart. Like just like all the fuel just came out. I run from the car, only to realize that a long stream of what appears to be engine oil is spraying from the car towards me. As I move, I realize that it is following me, tracking me. Eventually, it runs out. Later,
It was squirting you.
Later, Link and I, you're in a lot of my dreams, are taking the car to the Ferrari dealership. Of course, that's what you do when your car starts shooting oil at you. They explained that it was the theft deterrent.
The Ferrari theft deterrent spills all the fuel, and then it shoots a
Tracks the criminal
stream of oil at the
Great idea!
thief.
Okay. As Link and I go to the dealership bathroom, which is awesome, with blue tile and amazing urinals. I remember vividly how awesome this bathroom was. It was like super high ceilings, blue tile, it looked like something out of Mad Men. It had these crazy modern urinals.
Amazing urinals?
Yes.
You have to go to the Ferrari dealership. Amazing urinals.
So in the dream, as we're next to each other at urinals, I'm telling you.
Never go to a Ferrari urinal alone.
I'm telling him, Link, how I'm not going to give him any details of what happened so I can tell him all about it in a GMM.
Ooh, right now.
Yeah.
This is freaking Inception. Is this a dream?
But I say, but I will never not have a Ferrari.
That's one thing I will tell you. It's like you gave me a teaser. I'll tell you the dream later, but just know this. I will never not have a Ferrari. Is that how you said it?
Some old men are listening in the bathroom. When I look up at them, I realize we are at a ranch.
Outdoor Ferrari restroom becomes a
Ferrari
ranch.
becomes go-karts,
Yeah.
urinals become ranch.
Yeah.
One of the old men, okay, first of all, I remember it was like several old men, and they were different distances apart. And the first one, I remember saying, I'm going to tell him all about what happened to me in the Ferrari on a morning show that we do on the internet. And then the old man says to the old man behind him, they've got a morning show on the internet. And then the old man says to the old man behind him, they got this morning show and he's going to tell them all about it on it. Like it was a telephone chain of old men at a ranch.
Learning about our show. This is good. Some marketing happening.
One of the old men brings...
Word of mouth marketing.
This is all true. You think I'm making this up. It's all totally 100% true in my dreams. One of the old men brings Link an instrument, and then, I didn't know what it was, and then me a fiddle. I tell him I can't play the fiddle. He picks it up and starts playing it without touching the strings, just pushing on it. I notice he's extremely skinny and wearing a robe. It has, okay,
like a
all
Krishna?
Of a sudden, the instrument is no longer a fiddle, but it is a huge bag, and he's making these amazing cowboy movie sounds, whistling, hitting the bag, etc. Like a huge floating bag in this
like
field.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly?
Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It's like a chorus of people going, oh, and then he'll be like, ah, and he makes a noise, and it like echoes into the bag and comes out, and it's like, he hits it, and woo, woo. It was phenomenal. It was this crazy cowboy song
on a
movie bag.
Movie bagpipe.
It was, and he was in a robe, and he's like, making all these noises with his mouth and the way it was interacting on the inside of the bag. Phenomenal. Okay, so then I'm like, I tell Link to come over and listen. I tell the dude to start over. I'm like, you got to hear this, Link. I'm like, tell the guy in the robe, start over. He gets ready to start over, and just as he starts playing, another old man with a Walkman starts playing cheesy country rock really loudly on a Walkman, like really loudly. Like, and like we start trying to get the bag guy to go, and
like headphones are blaring.
And I'm like, dude, this is totally screwing it up. And at that moment, everybody's like, we got to get out of here. We got to leave. And all of a sudden, I'm really upset. But you're getting on a horse, and I'm running next to the horse. And as you're up on the horse, I'm like, I just heard the most amazing live music I've ever heard. And Link asks, as good as, and I couldn't remember, it's some band. I can't remember what the band is, Bon Jovi or somebody. But you asked me, is it as good as so-and-so?
Probably Littlefoot.
Link is on a horse. I say, I forgot my horse. We turn around and go back towards the ranch. There is a truck with a large bed full of horses in front of us on the road.
Yep.
Link rides his horse right up into it, and I run in also. I ask Link to remind me what my horse looks like. He says, white with black spots. At that moment, we spot him laying in a field, neck broken.
Oh, no.
I start crying. We have to put him down, but we don't.
You start crying?
In the dream, I start losing it.
You have to put him down.
We have to put him down, but we don't have a gun. And now we're in a living room of a family.
What?
And the guy... and
Was I still on a horse?
No. Now we're standing in the living room. The horse is in the corner, and the guy from Friday Night Lights in Fruitvale Station, Michael B. Jordan...
Yeah.
He's there, and we're looking for a gun, and he's looking for his sister's gun, who's standing there with her arms crossed. It's Rosie Perez. Not kidding. She can't find the gun. He finally says, screw it. And Michael B. Jordan pulls out a little short-nosed pistol, does it gangster style, and shoots at the horse, misses the kill shot.
No.
There's like a grandma character there, and she's like, you missed the kill shot, or something like that.
You missed the kill shot, boy.
And then I wake up.
Okay, so I'm replaying the teaser. So you're trying to say that you invented an amazing musical instrument? You just dreamed about a guy who invented something awesome. You can't take credit for that.
It's from my brain, Link. My brain came up with
awesome,
a
man.
crazy bag.
Why can't I remember your dream? I wish I could remember my part of your dream.
This is one of the best
awesome.
dreams I've ever had. I've got to write them down more often.
If you're that cowboy out there, relaying to the other cowboys about the show, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's all that you thought it would be.
Do you think that the bag instrument could be a reality? That's not because I really feel like if you could get it floating and he whistled into it. He did that too. It was incredible.
We can prototype it up. You know what time it is.
I'm Moritz Stieber from Vienna, Austria, and it's time to spin the wheel of Mythicality.
Do you like to clothe the upper half of your body? If you do, we have a shirt for that. The Rhett Link shirt. Pick it up. RhettandLink.com/store.
Hey,
store.
look at us. We're on a shirt. Talking third person.
Rhett had an incredible dream, and I'm so glad that Link was here
Yeah,
to hear about it.
The Linkster had a good time listening to the Rhettster's dream, let me tell you.
Do you think that Rhett came up with that, or do you really think that the old man inside of Rhett's dream came up with the instrument? Because Rhett is very curious.
You want the Linkster to be honest?
Does Link think that? I've already said you, and now I said I again.
You want the Linkster
And I said I again. Rhett said I again. Sorry.
The Linkster's good at third person.
He sure is.
Oh yeah, the Linkster. As long as you say the Linkster, I got it on lock.
Rhett
Rhett
thinks it helps if Linkster gives himself a nickname like Linkster. Should Rhett call himself Rhettster?
The Linkster agrees. Dude, this amazing thing happened. So I can't remember it. It's very frustrating for me to hear the dreams you have about me.